All right, and switching gears a bit, we want to talk about Kylie Minogue. We have been getting so many messages, people wanting to know the details of Kylie Minogue's new residency that's going to be happening over at the Venetian. Tickets are on sale and shows start November 3rd.
Yeah, this is something that's been rumored for a long time. I know Kylie did an interview recently on TV and was asked about a Vegas residency, and she didn't really deny it at all. She kind of made it sound like it was happening, and it is. It was just announced. And this is happening over at the Venetian in Palazzo in a new kind of reimagined venue that's called Voltaire.
Yeah, and I was wondering, where is this? And I was talking to someone over at the Venetian when we went out to Hassalon to dinner there, and they were telling me it's in the old Rock of Ages Theater. They gutted it. They said, you'll never recognize it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about the Rock of Ages Theater. That show was successful. Our friend Mark Chinook was in that show and cast of other people, and it stopped, and then I've really never been back.
Yeah, I mean, they totally gave that venue a makeover. If you're watching our video podcast, we're showing some images, some renderings of what it looks like inside there. And it's very chic, very kind of art deco, gorgeous, decadent, old Hollywood kind of vibe. And this is the venue where Kylie Minogue is going to be performing a different kind of residency.
Oh, yeah. It looks I feel like we need something like this. I love it. There's 1,000 seats inside. If people are wondering how many people does it fit. Also, they're saying like there's going to be DJs and entertainment and burlesque. And Kylie's kind of like the inaugural headlining act. So I love this concept. I think it's so cool. And I think you were saying that you saw that they're going to be serving some things like, champagne and caviar and cookies and some type of table service.
Yeah, so there will be, cocktails, champagne, some little, elevated bites.
Yeah.
Not full dinner service by any means, but some little things to snack on throughout the night as you're there to experience what Voltaire offers. Yeah, and, Kylie Minogue is so excited to be performing here in Las Vegas. As a matter of fact, let's hear from Kylie herself about what she expects to bring to Vegas.
This is all brand new. It's all done with a lot of intention for the experience of us as performers, but for everyone who comes to experience the night, whichever part of the night they choose to be there. But I'm excited for, when I talk to my friends and my family, they're so excited about this show as an excuse to come to Vegas. I think a lot of Vegas stories begin with an excuse. We're going for a wedding, or we're going for this, or we're going for that show, and inevitably that leads to many other things. So for me, I am looking forward to my time in Vegas primarily to create this experience, to be able to deliver fun and this dreamlike space. But I feel like I'm going to have that as well, so it's going to be a very it's a two-way road.
Gosh, Kylie looks amazing, and I have a feeling she's going to put on an incredible show. She's like an Australian pop princess. I mean, she has a cult following, some diehard fans.
Oh, without a doubt. I know people went nuts as soon as this was announced. So I have a feeling that Kylie is going to be responsible for a big chunk of international travel coming here to Las Vegas.
Kylie Minogue's new single, Padum Padum, just hit #1 on the Billboard dance charts 35 years after her smash single, Locomotion. Now, it's been a great summer for Kylie, who also just announced she's going to be the first to headline the Venetian Resort's brand new venue, Voltaire, with the residency kicking off November 4th, telling E! News why this time was right.
It's been a long time coming. For many, many years, I've thought, I'll do Vegas one day, and now is the time.
The Grammy winner can't wait to hit the Venetian's brand new stage at Voltaire.
It's being made as we speak, so it's going to be box fresh. I've got my work cut out for me to choose the set list and to make sure I include a few surprises as well.
Obviously, you are doing Less Vegas. That's Leicester Vegas. But you're also doing Las Vegas. Tell us a bit about this, Kylie. It's amazing.
Well, it's probably been years in the making, and it's kind of transpired. It's not what I might have previously imagined, because I've done such big shows like Aphrodite's Spectacle with water fountains and aerialists and way too much that is sensible to tour with. And we've said from time to time, this is a Vegas show, but what I am doing is a very intimate performance. So it's more like what I imagine the kind of clubs might have been like with Sinatra or just throwing these names out, not putting myself in that company, but those, there's going to be sofas and snugs and tables, and it's a whole night of entertainment. And then you've got me, and it's 1,000 in the audience, so it's going to be very, very intimate.
Because you'd be I say we, I've invited myself, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tickets. You'll be able to see the whites of everyone's eyes. And you're right, it's old school Vegas, isn't it? Dinner, drinks, show.
Yes, I think from what I understand or what I've been told about, the people who are in Vegas and know what's going on, is my recce trip to Vegas was fabulous. I saw a few shows, but including Lady Gaga's jazz show. It was brilliant. Like, you're there. However many days, people aren't there in Vegas for too long, but those shows are, I think over time, have become more like arena shows. So my show at Voltaire Club is kind of making it like this big, a kind of glamorous, of-scale hug.
Okay, I'm imagining the creative team are going crackers at the moment. The stuff, the outfits, the team behind you, it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Vegas?
Yeah.
This was big news to us. I have booked my tickets.
You have?
Yeah. How long were you sitting on that secret?
About a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. In the wider context, spoken about Vegas for
A long time.
I'd said, a lot of people said this, you're going to go to Vegas one day. And I am going to Vegas, although in a very different form to those massive shows that I did it's ironic, those massive shows that should not be packed up into trucks and should live in one place.
Yeah.
But I'm going to this, it's still being made, especially designed venue for this type of experience.
Can you tell us anything about it? Is it going to be hits from across the eras that we're talking about?
Yeah. And I think because of the venue, there's going to be scope for, those intimate moments. I don't know. It's people are up for a good time in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Will there be a moment where you'll hear a pin drop? I don't know. Maybe some glasses clinking. But this will be quite different. So it's posing a new set of questions and challenges. But I like a challenge.
Now Las Vegas.
We're bringing all that hype to life.
Yeah.
What's the vibe of this residency? So it's at the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas at Voltaire.
Yeah, so Voltaire is a new, specifically designed club / experience, I guess you could say. So when you enter Voltaire earlier in the night, there's going to be this and that happening. You can get champagne, you can get caviar. I think it's going to be glamorous, a little hedonistic. And then you have the headliner. In this case, it's me. I'm so excited.
Let's go.
Moi. And that will be the kind of the apex of the night, or the pinnacle. And then there's going to be a DJ afterwards, and you can... What a part of the background of Voltaire is, and I just experienced this being in Vegas myself and doing some research and trying to understand what is Vegas these days and what might I bring to the party. Where do you go before and where do you go after? Voltaire's got you sorted, but it only holds 1,000 people.
Oh,
so it's going to be super intimate and exclusive. I hope everyone feels some escapism. I hope they feel treated, special. I think it's going to be special for me to be in an environment that's that
close. How are you? I know that you just announced that you're going to have a Vegas residency. Mm-hmm. Have you started figuring out the set list for that? Like, how do you take so many songs and whittle it into one show?
It's one of the hardest parts of putting a show together, and I've just made it more difficult for myself with more songs. Yeah, it's literally scribbling down the set list. I was doing it yesterday with my creative director. Literally, how's this going to work into that? Who do we think's going to come to this show?
Right.
What's the last concert they may have gone to? What have we? There's a version of a song. I won't reveal it yet, but there's one that we've done. It's a little bit here and a little bit there, but it's not been in a proper show. So we're like, okay, that version of that song's going to have its moment here, and Vegas gives us an opportunity to do something different. Yeah, although the venue's very intimate, so that's going to color things differently as well.